Hello, I'm your host, Giselle Gamby, and this is the Intuitive Pull Podcast, where together we'll embrace the plans we did not make yet, unfold businesses and lives that are so much greater in wealth in all ways than any business or life plan could ever achieve. My wish is that you make intuition your most trusted advisor. So buckle up, get present, and let's go. Welcome back to the Catalysts who are on retreat, and welcome again our loyal listeners and also our new listeners. Lots of meditations being recorded this week as the coaching group called the Catalysts that I facilitate. We are on retreat together on today, the 25th of May, through to Friday, the 27th of May, and the theme is super presence. We had a wonderful day this morning, and as always, retreats create themselves through a state of presence. And so I am left with another nuance that I would like to bring to you on retreat and to the listeners. This meditation is based on the theme of the bravest form of your leadership. And there's a nuance here. And this nuance arrived through our discussion this morning. When I talk about leadership, people think about, well, leadership is about being of service to others. And then one person today said, I don't actually think about that. I think about my joy. And I do know that there are ripples of impact that follow on from my joy. And then I was with that this afternoon, and where I arrived at was actually the bravest form of our leadership is not to create that separation, but to choose us. I choose me and I choose you. That is the bravest form of our leadership. And so enjoy this meditation, which is themed on that. So taking a moment to close your eyes and for your body to rest. I'm taking a couple of deep breaths in and out, slow, deep breaths in and out. And really letting go on that exhalation. Noticing how you're feeling inside. If you're on retreat, how are you feeling as a result of the process so far? How are you feeling? And if you're not on retreat, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? And allowing yourself to feel those feelings. And I'd like to invite you to make an intention to yourself as you enter this meditation with the subject of the bravest form of your leadership, that being when we choose us. Make an intention. Is there something that you would love from this meditation? Is there something that you would love clarity on? Is there something that you would love to receive, or are you completely surrendered? And even being completely surrendered and open is an intention. So hear these words when I define why the bravest form of leadership is to choose us. Because when we hold the paradigm of us, as in me and you, in our intentions, we're literally connected. We are literally connected. There is no separation. There is no me over here and you over there. We are one. We are one. And when we are connected in that paradigm of oneness, the creative capacity that we have goes up into infinity. Because there is no separation. There is no disconnection. We are simply one, experiencing life together. And without each other, we actually would not have the experience of experiencing life. We're in relationship with each other to experience ourselves. And so as I experience myself, you experience yourself. And so the bravest and perhaps the smartest form of leadership is to choose us. And the bravest form of leadership feels a little vulnerable at first, a little uncertain, a little unknown. On the physical plane, there are no guarantees about how it will work out. There's no instruction book. And so it can feel a little vulnerable at first. And if it doesn't feel vulnerable at first, you probably have not dreamed big enough. And so allow yourself to dream big here. Allow yourself to dream big here. I had a message from an incredible woman last night who said to me, I'd like to be of service to you somehow. She was in the mastermind and she said to me, my comfort zone has become so big. I've taken so many crazy risks and it has all paid off in the long run, perhaps not specifically as she thought it might, but in the greater context, it's given her so much. So imagine your comfort zone becoming so big. And how does that comfort zone become so big? We risk ourselves in service to the vision. We risk ourselves in service to what we are pulled by. A few years ago in the coaching group, we had an expression, and it was based on a theme of being in our audacious leadership and our audacious joy and having audacious impact. And we had this expression, which was, fuck it, let's be fearless. Fuck it, let's be fearless. Let's risk ourselves and be rewarded with a result that we never thought was possible. That's how your comfort zone becomes so big. And this must be said, that as we risk ourselves, we don't risk ourselves in a way that's contrary to who we really are. We don't need to turn ourselves inside out and become someone we're not, or follow the way things are done, or the way things that you've been told. We risk ourselves in light of expressing our true nature. The way that feels so natural to us. We honor the way we've come into the world. We honor our uniqueness. We express our uniqueness. And we take risks from that uniqueness in service to us. In that same year, we also used to talk about two ingredients that seem not to go together, but when they do, they are a magical potion. And that is the combination of boldness and humility. Boldness and humility are an extremely authentic mix. So feel your boldness. and feel your humility working together in service to us. Feel your boldness and humility taking you to places that you never thought you belonged, but always did. Feel your boldness and humility being a total game changer. Throw in a little bit of playfulness into that mixture of boldness and humility. Being a game changer. How big are you allowing yourself to dream? How powerful are you allowing yourself to be? You are the game changer. You. You are the perfect antidote to the fear within you, to the resistance within you, to the inauthenticity within you and outside of you. You are the perfect antidote to that, the elixir. You are the game changer. You in the most perfect package of authenticity. There couldn't be a more perfect package than you to be the game changer that you are. Boldness and humility. Maketh a wonderful world. That has us in focus. The bravest form of leadership is to choose us. And it's also the smartest form of leadership is to choose us. And it's the most creative form of leadership is to choose us. So if you were to say, fuck it, I'm being fearless, what would you commit to from that place of authenticity? From that place of leadership that chooses us? What would you commit to? So coming to the end of this meditation, thank you for being here with me. When you're ready, taking note of your physical surroundings and your physical body and the time of day that it is. And I feel there's actually lots of energy in this meditation, so I don't feel like I need to slow the coming out of this meditation too much. I feel like we're ready, ready to face the day. So when you're ready, yawning and stretching and wiggling your fingers and toes and taking a big, deep, energizing breath in and out. And in your own time, coming back with a smile on your face and eyes open. Godspeed.